Welcome to episode 308 of the 2-Minute Warning. Today I'm looking at whether or not Justin Herbert, Chargers star rookie quarterback and possibly rookie of the year, can have and will have a better career than the all-time San Diego Chargers quarterback Philip Rivers after he announced retirement today, having 16 seasons with the San Diego/Los Angeles Chargers and then one last season with the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going over whether or not Herbert will top Rivers' legacy as a Charger. But before I get into that topic, I have a question of the day. Philip Rivers in his career with the Chargers has made one AFC Championship game, the famous game where he played through when he tore his ACL back in 2007 NFL season. In that AFC Championship game that he played through with a torn ACL, who was the team he played against and lost to? Comment your answer below. First person to comment the right answer will get their comment pinned. Stay till the end to find out the answer, though. Getting back to the topic, Justin Herbert, like I said, star rookie quarterback. Philip Rivers, retired guy, possibly a Hall of Famer, all-time Chargers QB. Can Justin Herbert top his legacy? Looking at Philip Rivers as a whole, I believe he's fifth in all-time passing yards with 60-something passing yards. He's got 400-something touchdowns, 200-something interceptions, a solid, I believe, 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, 2.5-to-1. Something around there. I think it's like 450 touchdowns and 220 interceptions. So he's right around that mark, roughly. Do the math, some nerd out there. But having those kind of numbers, it's not going to be easy, along with lots of other accomplishments. Being to the postseason 7 times, I believe he finished 5-7, technically 5-6 with the Chargers, and his last loss in the postseason was with the Colts. But being 5-6 with the Chargers is what we'll look at, because we're looking at whether or not Herbert will have a better career than him as a Charger. So having us all postseason appearances, I'm not going to say record because he only got to the AFC Championship once, 0 MVPs, 0 Super Bowl appearances, 1 AFC Championship. So looking at the numbers, but looking at the wins, it's a completely different ball game. So when you consider if Justin Herbert could catch up to him, considering Philip Rivers' statistics and longevity, it's going to be hard for Justin Herbert to catch him on that pace. But considering Philip Rivers' notable awards, such as his 0 Super Bowl appearances, 0 Super Bowl wins, 0 MVPs, and 1 AFC title appearance, notable awards, it's not going to be hard for Justin Herbert to top him much as long as he gets to the AFC Championship once. He's already there neck and neck with him, but it is not easy to have a 16-17 career in the NFL. So Justin Herbert's going to have to stay healthy, he's going to have to stay good, and he's going to have to stay protected in order to having a starting job in the NFL. And who says he doesn't get traded or re-signs with a different team in the next 3, 4, 5 years, whether it be to it doesn't matter who the team being, but just the fact that maybe he's not going to be the Chargers, that will definitely affect whether or not he will have the all-time Chargers quarterback legacy. So I seriously think, though, at the current pace Justin Herbert is going, being a rookie of the year, having a 34-10 touchdown to interception ratio, 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio is very unheard of for a rookie quarterback. Most rookie quarterbacks have a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio, if not 1-to-1. So at this current pace, Justin Herbert is putting up the numbers that can go toe-to-toe, I don't want to say with his rival or idol, but, you know, kind of the guy to have your chip on shoulder, the guy you want to chase. He is on pace to get after him, in my opinion, being only 1 year in. It's early to say, of course, but the pace is definitely taking him that way. And between not having a great coach last year and Anthony Lynn, I think his game is only going to get better. Having a new coach come in, and Brandon Staley from the Los Angeles Rams, their defensive coordinator, is now the head coach for the Los Angeles Chargers, and I truly think that will elevate Justin Herbert's game a whole lot more. We've already seen he's very dangerous with the deep threat between Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. He's very accurate in general, especially with his red zone target, Hunter Henry. And he's got that chemistry in connection with Austin Eckler. It's kind of like a Drew Brees, Alvin Kamara kind of connection out of the backfield is the vibe I kind of gave between Justin Herbert and Austin Eckler. The dude is an absolute stud at the quarterback position. He's very confident in the pocket. Like I said, accuracy, deep threat, confidence, and he really just passes the eye test in the sense that if you didn't know who Justin Herbert was and you just turned on a football game and watched him, you'd think that kid is a 10-year veteran and has played in the NFL for years and years. However, he's 22 years old and he's only played a few games, a handful of games in general, so he is just really passing the eye test to me. You put him side by side to Jared Goff, you'd think the complete different guys. You'd think Justin Herbert is a 6-year vet and Jared Goff is a 1-year rookie when it's actually vice versa. I think Justin Herbert's potential is there. He passes every important check mark like I just went over, especially physicality, being a 6'6" dude. That's awesome to see in the NFL when your quarterback is a big guy, because you just know every sack, you don't exactly want to see it, of course, but you don't have to watch it and go, oh God, I hope he doesn't get banged up. However, when you watch small guys such as Kyler Murray or Drew Brees or Russell Wilson, well, you got those smaller quarterbacks, or Tua Tagovailoa, they're just kind of like fragile or have an injury histories. They're just kind of fragile. Every single sack you hit, you just go, you're just praying they're not injured. But Justin Herbert being a 6'6" dude, you know he could take a hit. Not that he wanted to. You just know that physicality is there to take a hit when the time comes, because it's bound to happen. So he just passes every check mark. Philip Rivers, on the other hand, yes, he's a great quarterback. Like I said, being a possible Hall of Famer, having a long career, 17 years, he has tangibles that make him a great quarterback, such as accuracy, such as some arm strength, such as some physicality. But to me, it's not on the same tier as Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's bigger than him. I think he has a better arm than him. I think he has a more accurate arm than him. And really, he might have a better QB vision than him. It's very early to say all of this, of course. But I just think Justin Herbert has shown so much potential in his rookie season that he can be better than Philip Rivers. Yes, I know, I'm saying it again and again, but it is early to say, and it's a lot of speculations, but you can't tell me Justin Herbert is not looking like he's on pace for it. Philip Rivers, I just think he's not very mobile. Justin Herbert's somewhat mobile. He's not very, yes, he's big, but he's not Justin Herbert's size. His arm strength, yeah, it's solid. It's above average, but it's not Justin Herbert's arm strength. Every just important tangible you want in a quarterback, Justin Herbert just plays better than Philip Rivers. The only thing Philip Rivers really has on Herbert and is experience. Obviously, that's important, but Justin Herbert will get that as the time goes on. So to me, having the right coach, having his offensive weapons, having great backfield, and finally getting a healthy defense, hopefully, and a great defensive scheme between their new head coach, Brandon Staley, to have a defense to fall back on, I think Justin Herbert could go on to win several Super Bowls, several MVPs, and be much better than Philip Rivers in my eyes. I just think this kid is special. Yeah, he's in the same division as Patrick Mahomes, and I think that'll be a great rivalry between Mahomes and Herbert. But until Herbert can get over the hump and beat Mahomes, it's not going to be great. But I do think he has the talent to finally get there and make Mahomes worry, and not vice versa when Herbert's worried about facing Mahomes. I think Herbert could be better than him. I think the potential is so big for Justin Herbert and this Chargers organization. They're finally getting things to click. And I think, in my opinion, if I'm putting money on the line, I think Justin Herbert will have a better career than Philip Rivers as a Los Angeles/San Diego Charger. Yes, it's early to say, and I can't argue with anyone who would take Philip over Justin Herbert, because it's very much a gamble, saying the kid is so young, he could snap his leg tomorrow and never play football again like Joe Theismann. But just, I'm not going to bet against the current pace the kid's going at, and I think he's special, and I think he's in the right setup and organization to take him to a Super Bowl caliber type of guy and a Super Bowl MVP for sure. But all in all, I can't argue with anyone who makes the claim one way or another. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Getting back to the question of the day, I asked Philip Rivers, like I said, he played in the 2007 AFC Championship game. Who was the team he lost to when he played through his torn ACL? And the answer was the New England Patriots. That is the year they went on their undefeated streak and lost to the New York Giants. Went undefeated through the regular season and the postseason up until they got to the Super Bowl, unfortunately for the Patriots. But Philip almost had a knockout hit at himself and might have beat him if he's healthy. But as of right now, I like Herbert for the future. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. 2-minute warning.